Hi Matt, good afternoon. Cheers for joining us. For anyone who has been to a BOHS event, you've probably seen the IOM logo. Heavily involved in the sponsorship of BOHS events, which obviously we're very grateful for. So this is just a bit of a chat today for you to talk about IOM and BOHS and the relationship we've got, and kind of our shared background, our shared passion for worker health protection, and where we see kind of the relationship going and the industry going from here onwards. So if you just want to introduce yourself, a bit about IOM and kind of a roundup of things you've been up to lately and where IOM's been kind of focusing their efforts on in the last while.
Okay, brilliant. Cheers, Lee. So my name's Matt. I'm proud to be part of the Institute of Occupational Medicine, IOM, and I'm a team leader for operations and compliance. So as we, IOM is an organisation that's dedicated to improving the health, safety, and well-being of workers across all sectors, and it's our key mission is quite simple. It's to prevent workplace illness and ultimately help to prevent workplace death. And we believe that every worker deserves the opportunity to go home safe and healthy each day and to retire healthy and lead a full and fruitful life. So within my role, I work closely with our teams to ensure that we've got effective deployment of hygiene services to our clients. So that involves not only delivering high quality assessments and interventions, but also providing evidence and insights needed to inform decision making policy and to drive continuous improvement within the workplace for health standards. That work goes beyond compliance. So we're here because we recognise the real human impact of workplace exposures and the potential consequences when they go unchecked. So with that intervention, workers may develop serious ill health that affects their quality of life, their families and their futures. And that's why our efforts focus on proactive risk identification, prevention and education. So we support all of our stakeholders by implementing effective strategies that protect worker health. We do that by combining science, research and practical delivery. And we continue to act as a trusted partner to our organisations and our clients who share our vision. Ensuring that every worker can perform their job safely today and enjoy long-term health tomorrow.
And then to focus on kind of the here and now, or just looking a bit to the future, is there any particular sector, any particular issue that's quite pertinent lately that you've been focusing all of your attention on, or some of your attention on?
Yeah, so presently, attention's focused on occupational hygiene, centred on developing and attracting talent to ensure long-term sustainability within the industry. So one of the key challenges facing the sector is the limited pipeline of new professionals, with fewer individuals entering the field in an extended time required to achieve competence. So the shortage really does impact the availability of qualified resources for clients, particularly where certification or diploma level expertise is required. So that then really does constrain operational capacity. So to address this, we're working on things like building in digital confidence among our technicians and hygienists, so empowering professionals with the skills to leverage emerging technologies so we can enhance efficiency and the quality of the service. So the approach emphasis has been the integration of technology to support timely and effective reporting, ensuring clients receive accurate data and data-driven insights faster and with greater clarity. So important to remember, while technology won't replace the role of the human or the occupational hygienist, it will serve as a critical enabler of efficiency, productivity and consistency, especially in areas such as data collection, report writing and application of AI-driven tools. So I continue to work closely with clients to reinforce that IOM offers an end-to-end partnership, so encompassing not just the provision of occupational hygiene services, but also things like research, risk identification, human health exposure, and the broader risk-based solutions. So this holistic approach positions IOM as quite a trusted advisor across the entire risk management spectrum.
It ties in with a lot of what BOHS are doing at the moment as well, looking to the future of occupational hygiene, looking to see where the next generation of workforce will come from. And I've been told multiple times that the need is there, but the supply isn't necessarily. So looking at things like looking to universities and even going down as far as schools to tie in the science curriculum with the things that occupational hygienists do, and to draw those lines and to hopefully just put it into the the outer perspective of younger adults, just so that they know that if they get into science, occupational hygiene is there for them, and there's such an amazing bottom line in keeping people safe. And it's not so much the corporate side; there's a societal aspect, environmental aspect, which hopefully would entice more people into the job, especially with the way culturally that's something that people are always quite fond of seeing more of. So it's interesting that you're looking at an AI side as well to see how we can kind of fill those gaps and to train people as quick as they can, so that that pipeline can be filled even quicker. So I know that's some brilliant work. So talk a bit more about our relationship between BOHS and IOM. Could you talk a bit about what drew you to start sponsoring the events? Obviously, if anybody's been to one of our events, like I say, your stand is there. It's yourself and one of your colleagues. You see your logo on our social media and kind of on the print materials that we put out. So yeah, just a bit of background between both companies.
So we do enjoy quite a trusted and collaborative partnership with BOHS. So we've built on that shared commitment of advancing the health and safety and well-being of workers across all the industries. And then both the organisations are aligned in their visions to protect and improve worker health through excellence in occupational hygiene, science and practice. So that relationship's really underpinned by the mutual respect and complementary expertise. So ourselves as a leading provider of practical occupational hygiene services, we do bring extensive hands-on experience from across a range of diverse sectors. So as Practical Insight is then enriched with our scientific research and exposure science, so where we then continue to act as thought leaders and contributors and research practice. So together with BOHS, we can help to bridge the gap between the academic research and field application, so that we can help to ensure that latest scientific findings, papers, white papers, all those bits and pieces translate effectively into workplace solutions. And that partnership enables both organisations to influence standards, shape best practice and advocate for improved worker health on a national and international scale.
And then focusing on like I say, the event side of things as well. So obviously that's a brilliant kind of the broader picture of how our visions align and how we're kind of all working collaboratively towards the same end goal, essentially. But with the events and conferences side of it, which is kind of a huge part of what BOHS do, could you talk a little bit about the importance of events, of getting out there, talking to the people out there doing the work, and networking as well with other companies are there, finding out what they're doing, and kind of like I say, being unafraid maybe to share knowledge and share research. It's not necessarily a you versus us, it's us all working together towards the same direction, as I just mentioned. So yeah, a little bit about on the events conferences side of things.
Yeah, of course. So I suppose the main thing is being able to showcase the value of occupational hygiene. So the events and conferences actually act as a platform to demonstrate the real world impact of occupational hygiene on worker well-being, productivity and health. So they bring together those hygiene professionals to help clarify scope and the importance of hygiene beyond clinical practice and its role in highlighting the prevention and policy influence on workplace culture. So then on the back of that, you've got the education and the knowledge sharing, where the BOHS conference and the LEV kind of asbestos conference and things, they offer that forum of continuous professional development. So that enables people to stay up to date with emerging research, regulations, best practices, and that knowledge sharing strengthens the credibility and the competence of hygienists and the profession as a whole.
Fantastic. Well, that was kind of all my questions for you today, just to kind of, like say, give people a bit of a flavour as to how we've worked together, why we've worked together, kind of how we most likely will work together, hopefully long into the future. So with that, yeah, I say thank you very much, and thank you for talking with me today.
Brilliant. Cheers, Lee. Thank you.